Yo, we back. Another episode, Tapped In Podcast. It's a follow-up with my guy, Richard Spears, Realtor Rich. We got another guest in the building today, Miss Neil Bookter. She's a realtor in Baton Rouge. Before we get into anything, let us take a second to acknowledge our sponsors for this episode.
Exquisite Coatings is your local leader in residential and commercial soft washing and pressure washing, servicing driveways, walkways, patios, roofs, parking lots, and more. Call Exquisite Coatings today at 225-505-0106 to schedule your free estimate.
All right, so look, we back, man. We in the building. I got two of Baton Rouge's biggest realtors in the building. I'm happy to have y'all together. I'm going to just go ahead and give the people a rundown of how we end up here today. So initially, the first episode that y'all seen with Rich that should be out by now, Neil was supposed to be a part of. So I heard she went and got her makeup done, got lashes, everything.
Had a little incident.
And she was on her way, then boom, somebody with no insurance. What they ran into your wagon?
No.
I was about to say,
no.
that's what I was thinking.
It ran into my wagon. It ran into my little everyday car.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's a plus. You know, they ain't kill the wagon.
They ain't killed a wagon. I was all right.
You came out okay?
Came out okay. Sore a little bit, but other than that.
Yeah, I ain't know
The neck.
it was
Little neck,
lawsuit. Good change. But yeah, I didn't know you was coming today, but I had got it call like, hey brother, she might be coming. She got her lashes done. Did her lashes. So I was like, yeah, she getting her lashes done. She coming here.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I had to put some eyes on you.
Yeah. My girl,
Man, welcome to the Tapped In Podcast. You know, I don't know if you familiar with what I got going, but I've created a platform to give Baton Rouge a voice of like shed light on all the people that's making moves in our city. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's rap, real estate, politics, you trying to be a movie actor, anything. If you got a dog that could turn a few tricks, you know, you going to probably wind up on here. But I like to just give people their flowers. And on the last episode with Rich, you know, we just kind of had like a genuine conversation, letting people in on what he got going, his upbringing and stuff. So with you, I'm going to start with your upbringing. You from Baton Rouge, right?
Yep. Born and raised Baton Rouge. I grew up in a neighborhood called Stratford. Went to Terra High, I'm alumni, graduated there, went to Grambling, and I migrated back on home. And when I came back, I was doing property management, worked at luxury apartment complexes, really all class apartment complexes for about 12 years. And that's what kind of gave me the idea of, okay, let's start looking into houses, getting some real commission. I'm watching people just kind of waste their money on rent. So that prompted me to look into it. I knew a couple other people, few people had gotten their license and they seemed like they were liking it. They were progressing. So went to school, got that, and then I just kind of went with my move.
Okay, so you were raised by your grandparents, correct?
Yes, raised by my grandparents.
And they're both deceased at the time?
They're both deceased,
Okay,
yes.
so what that was like being raised by your grandparents and like, you know, old people got wisdom.
Yes.
So did that like give you like an old soul or, you know, what impact it had on your life?
Yeah, it kind of did. Actually, my grandmother, I kind of followed her footsteps, not even doing it like on purpose. That's just kind of how it was. She worked with the housing authority for years, probably about 12, 13 years. Then she got her real estate license, and she got her broker's license after her real estate license and kind of did her own thing. Okay. So like I said, and that wasn't even me not following her. That just kind of, I guess that was just in, you know, a part of my plan, what I was supposed to do. But just kind of watching them, and they started off in CC lockdown and worked their way up to a nice neighborhood. And I watched my grandfather go to work for what he want, invest, just kind of change his life for his family. So, yes, that motivated me to kind of want to do the same.
Okay. So how you met Rich, how y'all come together? Because I know y'all done did some business together before. Mm-hmm. So how y'all give a little briefing on how y'all met and like what your thoughts was like. Cause I see her like, oh, she up and coming, she gonna be something. I know you probably got an eye for it too. Mm-hmm. You kind of tell who might and might not. So like, give a story like how y'all met, and, what that business was like.
Yeah. You
I
want
mean,
to?
I always knew of Nia.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we had a lot of mutual friends, but I actually reached out to her.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I reached out to her because I saw something that I don't know if she saw.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it at the time.
Yeah.
But I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I reached out to her and had a conversation with her because, like I say, I just saw something coming, and I think you were still doing property management at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I know in that conversation, I was like, man, you need to be doing this full time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to stop playing around.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to go ahead and jump ship and do this full time. And I was like, man, I promise you, within a year, you'll probably surpass what you was doing at that place.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm pretty sure it happened like that.
It happened just like that. Exactly like that.
Yeah, but I saw it. Like, I saw it coming.
Seen it. Okay. So
Yeah.
what your thoughts was like when he reached out to you?
Yeah. So like I said, I had been kind of just going back and forth on if that was something that I really wanted to do. I got my license, but I was still into property management, kind of scared to let that insurance go, scared to let that, for sure money go. And I just was going back and forth. And so Rich did, and he has always been motivation because I could just remember from him first saying he got his license, leaving the railroad company, doing it full time. Right. I'm watching him like, dang, it's an inspiration. So he reached out to me. He's like, look, Nia, I want you to meet somebody. I think you'll do good over here, man. I see it in you and everything he said. So I'm like, okay. He kind of he definitely gave me that. He put that knife in my back, gave me that motivation. So I did. I went and talked to the broker at that brokerage. Joined with Keller Williams. I kind of been there ever since. And honestly, I was still scared to leave, right? I was still scared to leave that 9 to 5. So the owners decided they wanted to sell.
Right.
So I had a choice. My choice was either you move to Texas or we sell and maybe you join with the new owners. So they sold. They sold fast. And so I'm like, okay, this is it. I'm going to step out on faith. I'm going to do it. And that's just that. And from the moment I stepped out on faith, it took off. I haven't looked back since.
Yeah, I remember you were property management, you know what I'm saying, doing your thing. And shit, like he say, he seen it. I had kind of, when you started doing real estate, I'm like, yeah, this is a better fit. Like, it just look like your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just look like this the shit you supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I got a question for y'all. So, like, give me, I ain't gonna say a help, but a backstory when you selling the house. Because, like, I know you told me last interview, you like, man, I don't really like houses, you know what I'm saying? I just like what it So give me I like to hear y'all like early stories on selling a house and like a problem you might have ran into with the house or with a client, you know what I'm saying, that you was like, damn, I ain't signed up for this shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, all scratching it, like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So what's the incident you might have had early on? So
I can remember early on. So mind you, this was before Rich had reached out and I joined with Keller Williams and I had their support. I had signed to a brokerage called EXP. EXP is kind of like cloud. They don't have an office you can go. There's nobody you can go and actually just touch, put your hands on. And I didn't know much about it. I just at the time knew that the commission split was in my favor opposed to anywhere else. So whatever, I'm just winging it, asking a few people, reading things. So I get my second house under contract, right? And so one of the things when you get a house under contract, you have a due diligence time period, meaning you have a time period to perform an inspection, right? I think I might have gave it 5 days. But me being new, not really knowing, paying attention to anything, we totally went over the 5 days, did the inspection. I sent the request back. The agent was like, you're over your time frame. And that's just that. We're not fixing anything. Oops. And so I think it might have came to about $1,500 worth of stuff. So I had to eat it. That was my fault. Okay. I had to eat it. I told them client I was going to cover the expenses of the things that we were asking for. And I can assure you I never made that mistake again. That was something I'm just like, wow. And the agent, she knew I was a new agent, and I feel like, she just kind of was like, okay, you got to learn the hard way.
Bro,
Yeah.
So you dropped the gem just now saying, if you give it 5 days for inspection, you have to meet that deadline.
You have to have the request in. Yeah.
So what's the experience for you early on that you might have ran into?
Man, my craziest moments have always been dealing with divorced couples.
Okay.
Like, man, I don't know what it is about divorced couples. Like, I'm dealing with that right now. I deal with that a lot, but man, my first ever experience with a divorced couple, I knew the wife, and I had met her, and she was letting me know what was going on, and was working with me to contract me to sell the house that they had together. And so I had to meet the husband at the house though, because he was the one that still had control of the house and stuff like that. And so, man, I get to the house, he want to fight me.
Fight you?
He want to fight me, bro. Big dude.
Just
I'm talking about like big, like yeah,
crazy.
like offensive lineman big. You see what I'm saying?
What you did? You just pulled up and he was.
Yeah, man. I just pull up. He waiting out there up under the carport for me. I'm walking up, with a smile on my face. I'm always smiling. You
Right.
know how I do. And so I'm walking up. I go to introduce myself, man, and he just start going off. Like, yeah.
Crazy.
And so I'm like, man, hold on, what's going on? And so he telling me about he already done heard the rumors that she effing a young dude. I know it's you, this and the
Oh
third.
my
Like, man, look,
gosh.
No.
I'm here to do
yeah,
business.
I'm here to sell a house.
Right,
I
right.
don't know what y'all got going on or what she got going on, but ain't none of that got nothing to do with me. I'm just here to sell a house.
Yeah.
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 Now, if you want to talk about it, we can do that. Or if you want to do something else, we can do that.
Yeah.
But I'm here to sell a house.
Right.
Yeah, we trying to get the bag.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for. Long story short, man, he calmed down. We had a long conversation. We got the business clear. I got the house sold. And I ended up forming a relationship with him as well.
Nice.
And he ain't know me. And I ended up selling him a house later, but it's just always something with
It's
divorce
always
couples.
something. You
And
never
dealing
know.
with the field that I was in prior to me starting my other business, which was home repair. And me and you done dealt with a lot of jobs together.
Yeah.
Only issue I used to have with you is the damn lockbox. Bruh, man, we done been to some houses. I'm shaking, I'm wiggling. You like, you gotta jiggle it. I'm like, jiggling it. So I always like say with realtors and even like contractors and people doing home repair work, man, that lockbox could be a headache. dog.
Still to this day, yeah.
Yeah, so I done called Rich like
I
3
know
times.
y'all with the nails.
Yeah,
With
for
the-
sure. The
Yeah.
nails
trying to
and
get.
Yeah.
So look, me thinking how I think, like shit, man. You think we should like create a better lockbox and sell it to? Because the ones that you got at Jimmy is kind of hard. So do they have the ones you can punch a code in yet, or
They do.
oh, they do?
They do.
Okay,
They just a little bit more expensive.
Okay, yeah, them lockboxes, headaches, man.
yeah.
So yeah, y'all both had a crazy early on encounter, you know what I'm saying? So, man, give us. I always ask people like to send in a few questions. One person was like, give us. You don't have to get the amount, but you got your first big commission check when you seen it. Like what you thought and what you did with it, both of y'all.
My very first one was $25,000. I can remember this one. It was a Dior Horton house.
Yeah,
They were giving extra bonus on top of already like 5%. And yeah, that was crazy. That was my first time. I'm like, whoa, what am I gonna do with this? Goodness.
So it was all for you.
All for me. And at that time, I was capped, so I got 100% of that. Yeah.
What you did with it?
So a little bit I saved. I took some of it, put it toward a little flip investment property, flipped some of that money. So I made it work.
What about you, Rich?
Yeah, the first big one, it came from selling I think the house was like $1.2 million.
Nice.
Yeah, and honestly, bro, I was already flipping houses before that, so I was seeing big checks. So
Okay.
I ain't really get that excited about it, bro. It just was another check.
Yeah.
It was another check. I can't tell you I did nothing special with it because I didn't. It just went to the operating account and
Right.
that was just that, bro.
So mine opened up the door for me to do my first flip. My first big check.
Okay.
Yeah.
So another person asked. You mentioned what is D
Dior Horton.
Harden and DSLD houses.
Yeah.
They asked how do people keep getting away with like selling them houses because they saying they having so many like issues. They getting a lot of lawsuits, putting paper thin
Can I answer that
houses.
one there?
Go ahead. Be my-
So let me just throw this disclaimer out there.
Okay.
So the number one issue people having is one, they're going directly to these builders. instead of coming talk to me and Nia first, right?
Right.
Because when you going directly to these builders, you don't have no representation.
Okay.
And when you don't have no representation, 9 times out of 10, you're not even getting these houses inspected because
Correct.
you going through the builder's rep. They giving y'all these little walkthroughs with they people. So if you think about this, if you working with the people that work for the builder and you letting the people that work for the builder inspect the house for you, why would they tell you something wrong with it?
Right.
Because they don't work for you. They work for the builder. But see, when you come see Nia or come see me and we show you how to do this the right way and show you that the issue that most of these people having that's doing these lawsuits is they not getting them inspected by outside inspectors. And I can tell you right now, just from experience, it could be $1 million house built by a local, like top of the line builder, right?
Yeah.
It's still gonna be something wrong with them. My own personal house that I live in, man, I had like 80 pages of stuff wrong with my house, and it's built by a local custom builder, right? But the thing about it is brand new, old, ain't none of them perfect because even the brand new ones, they built by people.
Right.
And I ain't met a perfect person yet.
Yeah.
Right.
And so the issue is they not getting them inspected, so they not finding the issues beforehand. They moving in, they all excited. Then a couple of months later, stuff started breaking that they could have found before they moved in and made sure that these people address it beforehand. So the problem is it's not the builders, is not the houses. It's people not knowing what they doing and not working with people that got experience to keep them out of situations like that.
Correct. Correct.
I got you. So
Inspections are so important.
that was my next question. How important are inspections, and how do y'all have a certain company y'all deal with inspections, or do you handpick and see who you're gonna choose? So say like Neil, you cool with Ricky, Rich, you might know Bobby, but they both doing inspections. Do you reach out like, man, I'm gonna let my guy eat on this one, or is it just a certain inspection company you go with?
So, I mean, for me, I give my client the option to choose who they want to choose first. But if they want my recommendation, me in particular, I have 2 in particular people that I use. And it's just, who's available because they're busy as well. So it just depends on who's available. Or if I know, my client's kind of cutting close with ends, I may send them to the person that's a couple dollars cheaper than the other. But I use 2 in particular people, and I refer them to, and they're both great guys.
Okay. So another question that came in is how y'all deal with the backlash. I got one person says, so they feel like Richard like made a guy big, and you handpick who you deal with, and then how you deal with the backlash on, say like your name being tied to somebody, someone else done, and it's all on the internet because everything is advertised with y'all advertising y'all lifestyles and stuff. So how do you deal with your backlash, and how do you deal with yours and keep pushing to sell more people houses?
Yeah, so for me, I just don't entertain it, right? If you're not feeding something, then it's gonna die eventually.
Right.
And especially if it's some things that were fabricated or just weren't true. Like for me, I've heard all kind of rumors, but I'm like, if I did or participated in whatever, I would have my license. I have so many haters. I would have gotten turned in years ago. So obviously I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm still here. But I just don't feed into it. I keep striving. It actually motivates me. Right. It motivates me to keep going, keep doing something right, because I don't know any great person that has not been talked about. Right. So I don't feed into it. I keep my eye on the prize.
Right.
That's it.
Yep. Same with me. Like I've never fed into anything negative. Like I don't even let that in my atmosphere, because I can care less. Because I honestly think like people that's out here gossiping about people or entertaining gossip, that's only because they live in some negative lives, right? And so they got time to entertain that.
Right. And
I don't, because everything that I got going on is about helping people, about being positive. And so, like, I only have time to entertain. And the good thing about it is I rarely hear stuff because, man, people know not to even come to me with nothing like that, because, like, they already know what type of time I'm on.
You're going to shut it down.
Yeah, I'm going to shut that down, and I can care less. And plus, like, I don't even hang around people that gossip either.
Right.
So, like, man, like, we just not on that type of time. And we putting more good energy out in the world that like nothing negative can even like.
Yeah.
It's nothing.
And shout out to the people who are like, you know what, I'm gonna see for myself. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta see for yourself. I always say somebody could never come tell me like, oh, this dude did this. Why you right? Cause I stay getting hit with this. Why you rock with that?
Yeah.
But that ain't never done me nothing.
Yeah.
You know, you might feel a way, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna rock with what I want. Now if he do it to me or she do it to me,
That's a different story.
all right, I see what you were saying.
Right.
But until then, like, you know, people have different relationships with everybody. My relationship with you might not be the same as his. So I might feel like, man, this ain't ooh the ooh, but Rich might be like, man, this stand up solid. You know, y'all relationship, the dynamics of it different.
Right.
And then you got the people, I always say that's how you know you get into it. When they you get a hearing this shit, like, and you know, cause I heard some shit too. And I was like, huh, I did what? I was like, man, who the fuck made that up? Like, I gotta meet them. You know, it's like, who said this? Like, especially when you're in your own bubble hustling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to, that type of shit used to get me like, ugh.
Yeah.
But nah, just know, man, you gotta just keep hustling. You know, you don't hear that shit.
For
like,
sure.
you know,
Yeah.
so-
Got to.
Yeah.
It's gonna have enemies.
Yeah,
Bro. That's just what come with that.
That's
and that take discipline too, you know what I'm saying?
It does.
'Cause
For me, I feel like I've definitely came a long way. I used to entertain everything years ago. Like, yes, I used to entertain. But, you know, as you get older, you get wiser.
yeah.
You just be on a
So
different
y'all
type
agree
of time.
certain shit like you might have to pop out and put back into place. Like I gotta test that sometime.
Man,
I don't.
yeah, you'll never ever in life see me entertaining in it, especially not on the internet.
Right.
Right.
So for one, I think we both come from an era of pre-internet, right?
Facts.
So I mean, we grew up in the middle of that. So like, man, and I'm still stuck in that old thing. Like I've never entertained anything on the internet, right? But if there's something to be addressed, I'm gonna address it in person, face to
you
face.
got to.
Right.
I'm not even about to text.
Yeah.
I
Right.
want to see you face to face.
Correct.
And we can address it like that. But at the end of the day, I just feel like if anybody got anything negative to say about me, you got to be a hater because one, I live a quiet life. I don't flex. I can, but I don't.
Right.
Like, yeah, all I do is help people.
Right. That's it.
Literally. Yeah.
So look, Neil, I see 2024 you were one of the top agents for Keller Williams.
Yes.
And what's your rankings now in the top 100?
Oh, on the top 100, honestly, I don't know. Keller Williams, like I said, last year, I was the top number one solo agent.
Okay.
I'll find out what I am in January for that. So, yeah, and I don't...
You gonna be number one again.
Think so?
Yeah, I already know that. man.
Hope
Stop
so
playing.
on that, yeah. So what you I asked Rich last episode, when you see that like top single agent in the top 100 making all these covers, what did that do to your like self motivation?
Yeah.
It inspire you, or do you just look at it like it come with the game?
No, for me, it inspires me because I remember when I wanted to be one of those people. I remember when I literally dreamed of being one of the people that I am today.
Okay.
So for me, it's just constant reminder of where I come from, how hard that I have worked, and how I have to continue. You know, you can't stop. Being persistent is what kind of got me here today.
Okay, so do y'all ever like I know you started your own brokerage and stuff.
Yes.
And we big saluted you up on that. I'm sending you something too for that too.
appreciate
I
it,
got
man.
something coming to the crib for you. And we're gonna shed some light. You starting your own salon?
So yeah, I am opening up a salon suite. It's called LA Lux.
I saw the sign going up.
Yeah.
Location.
So I'm super excited about that. It's a new business venture that I'm venturing off to, something I kind of always wanted to do, never really touched on, just kind of been doing my homework, doing my research. And I was like, you know what? I feel like Baton Rouge, there is a need for that.
Okay.
I get clients all the time that are coming like, hey, I need a spot, I need a salon suite. So I'm like, okay, let me figure it out. So it is going to be nice, luxury, should be opening up the first week of January, actually, putting up the final touches.
Keep me posted. I want to come to
Yeah,
the opening.
for sure. I'm having a grand opening. You both got to come.
Yeah, I need that invite.
Yeah, for sure. Are you doing a grand opening?
Huh? I had I don't know yet.
Yeah, you
I ain't
got
even made no
to.
announcement yet either.
I know. I've been watching. Like, wait. I see
Salute to both of y'all though. That's big. Like that's your motivation for me. I'm smiling and I got you. because you know what I'm saying, us, young black getting to it, and I'm watching both of y'all, so that shit is always motivation to me. Like, you know what I'm saying, from the stuff we come from, working jobs, until now, y'all opening up, y'all clowning
We
on this.
came a long way. I can remember goodness, 15 years or so ago, before any kids.
Oh, and the kids, like, me
Yeah.
and Neil, we went to Tara together, so,
Mm-hmm.
man, to see that y'all opening y'all own business on top of business that y'all got going, man, that's big. And you say it's L.A. Lux?
L.A. Lux Salon.
What's the location?
It's on Coursey Boulevard, 12055 Coursey Boulevard, right by the Paul Mitchell Hair School.
Okay, so if y'all looking for any suites, you doing hair, nails, anything?
Yep. All beauty professionals, barbers,
MUAs.
beauticians. Yep, MUAs, estheticians.
That's gonna be big.
Yes.
Yeah, so salute to y'all. I don't know what religion y'all in, but y'all see God work. You know,
For sure.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so that's big, man. Shout out to that. And like I said, I want to. Rich, you got to do a grand soft and
You have to. That's major. Like, that's really major.
No, we most likely to do something next year. Like, man, my biggest thing when I made that move, I really just wanted to hit the ground running with work.
Right.
Like just getting to it first. And then I felt like, we was gonna get to the other stuff later. And I will say this too, like that's an issue of mine that I'm working on. I don't celebrate life enough. Yeah.
It's a major accomplishment.
Yeah, I know. My head is always in the future.
Go.
Like my old head say, you could have fooled me. Cause that's bring me to my next topic. I see both of y'all. Y'all be traveling to some nice spots. You know what I mean? So I'll be seeing you stay gone. I had to hit you.
Will you be in town?
That's my question. You gonna be back for this? You know what I'm saying? So I see you in some nice spots. You always in some nice spots, and y'all make it look so cool. You know what I'm saying, to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask. One of my questions is, what's one of the favorite places both of y'all done travel to?
Probably the same.
For me, it's Dubai.
Yeah, Dubai.
Yeah.
Say, my dog Trenchcoat say that's a nice experience.
It is.
So I done seen. So this is what I be talking about. I done seen people go. Mm-hmm. They sending me pictures. He get over there. He put the robe on. He got the whole pack. I'm like, man, see, this the shit make me want to go. Now.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, man, calm down. He come out in the water with the open view. I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Dubai, one of the nicest places y'all
It's
done went.
next
So
level.
what's a nice place y'all would love to travel to that y'all never been to?
I would like to travel to Greece, and I would like to travel to a few places in Africa.
Africa.
Yeah. Those are my top two. Greece, Africa.
Okay, what about
Lagos.
you, Rich?
I definitely got some spots on the bucket list that I'm about to start kicking down. Tokyo is definitely somewhere I want to go to. Just some spots in Portugal, some spots in Spain. I want to go see the dude Black Coffee in Ibiza. Yeah, so yes. In Africa, like it's a lot of spots in Africa, especially like a lot of the beach spots. I see Trump just put one on a no travel list. Like we can't go to Tanzania now.
Oh wow!
I don't know. I just caught it this morning.
Yeah, so Rich, I seen back in the day you went on a skydiving experience.
It's crazy.
So explain that to people like me who want to do it but kind of scared. Like, hey, I don't know about jumping on no perfectly good plane.
Yeah.
What that experience was like for you?
Man, so I'm scared of heights.
Okay.
I feel like I used to be because it ain't that serious no more. But back then, I used to try to do something every year to face that fear, right? And in that particular year, we decided to go skydiving. And honestly, bro, the skydiving was like next to an orgasm, bro. Yeah.
Might have to skydive.
That's how thrilling it was, right?
I can imagine.
Yeah. And the biggest thing was the plane ride, man. The plane ride was so bumpy going up there. I was just ready to get out the plane. I felt more safer outside the plane. than
Jumping
in the
off.
plane.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's over with quick, too quick.
It was a nice experience.
Yeah,
though.
it was. It
Okay,
was.
what your wife and your mom and them had to say about you jumping out the
They
plane?
ain't know.
They ain't know?
Oh, you just did it.
I don't want nobody trying to talk about
Talk
nothing
you out of-
that I want to do. Yeah.
Man, this dude
Yeah,
went
see the
snuck in
pictures out
skydiving.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, so look, I'm I'm ask both of y'all. I start with Neil. How do y'all find y'all niche with this real estate stuff on this internet? So like what I mean by that is like Rich, you created an audience, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like people were selling houses, at first, but the way you put it together and deliver it, like how you when you first did it, like, oh, they gravitating to this and I'm gonna stick with it and just make it like, what I'm saying? You put it together so well, but other people wasn't doing that. They just like, hey, I got a house for sale with a little coat on. You won't get this house, but you made it like, hey, I think you need to get this house. This fits you, you know what I'm saying? So how y'all got into y'all niche where y'all were able to sell it to a client and then present it to the Instagram? Because that's my biggest thing. I ain't really social media friendly.
Yeah.
I get on there and post some shit, but
Yeah.
to make it look so sweet and appealing to like, how y'all find y'all niche in that?
So for me, I'm a people pleaser, right? And I know what people like. I know what I like,
Yeah.
right? And I'm always like an extra over the top person. So I want to go extra and over beyond for my clients.
Okay.
So for me, it was just treating them the way I would want to be treated and celebrated. It's a celebration when you buy a house. It's a major accomplishment. So just being genuine, authentic, and doing what you would like to do. I want somebody to go all out for me and make it a big deal. This is accomplishment. Make me feel good. So I try to do that for each and every one of my clients.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just say, Rich, how you fell into the niche? Because I know you probably see like the game that changed.
It's changing all
Since you
the
done
time.
came in, like you were one of the first ones here I seen like with the key and certain stuff that you did on the video. Then I started seeing like other people gravitate to it and imitate what you're doing. So like, how you found that niche? Did you study like other people outside of Louisiana and bring it here and introduce it to what you got going?
Yeah, so really not so much studying people outside of Louisiana, but studying other industries.
Okay.
Yep. And so a lot of stuff that I did different and innovative in real estate, I really just brought it from past lives because I done, done a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even like with the key thing, like realtors wasn't doing it back then, but really even with that, man, I was just sitting in one of my mortgage lenders' office and they had it, but wasn't using it.
Okay.
And I asked him what it was, and he's like, our marketing department says we should start bringing them to closing. And I'm like, y'all not doing it? He's like, nah. I was like, who made that? And I immediately went and got one made. Yeah. Doing like the social media posts and creating the filters and stuff for them.
Yeah.
I actually got that from another industry, and I said, man, this would be dope for real estate.
Okay.
Or like, I've always been a camera nerd, so I used to bring these GoPros with me all the time.
Yeah.
Just filming life. And so, nobody was filming closings at the time, and I was like, man, I'm about to bring the camera up in here.
Yeah.
Right.
Pay my videographer to come film this, because to Neil's point, this is a huge accomplishment, man. And so, like, let's show the world what this looked like.
Right.
Yeah.
Hide it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's show them what it looked like. And a lot of those ideas really just came from the industries. And just think about, like, back in the party promoting days, when Diesel was walking around with the camera all the time,
Yeah.
and promoting the parties,
Yeah.
everybody wanted to go to a lot of the parties because they were seeing the playback
Right.
from Diesel shooting the parties, right?
Yeah.
And so I thought about the same thing. Like, if people see these experiences that we provide on camera, that's gonna make people want to
Be a
interact
part,
and tap in and connect.
Okay. So to speak on your team that you built, because I know we've been to a few of your parties at your house and stuff, and you always introduce your team of workers and stuff, and like one or two might change, but like, man, I want to say this. Give us like how important your team is. You know what I'm saying? Especially the team that I see that's been around and stayed around is like a strong team, and it looked like, man, you built something with structure. So how important is having that group of people, you know what I'm saying, to back you in this industry?
Man, that's family, dog.
Fam, okay.
I couldn't even like operate how I operate, do what I do. Like, man, none of this would be possible without them, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, like, man, I don't even know how else to say that. Like, that's family.
Yeah.
Yeah. In the truest sense of the word, bro. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's important, you know what I'm saying, like with my transportation, I done been through 12 drivers. I got a solid 5 right now.
Yeah.
And like you say, it's family. So I go like above and beyond for them.
For them, yeah.
They can
That's
agree,
really
like,
good.
man, that because if they stop, I stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Slow it up. So I make sure I go over the board for them, make sure what y'all need. You know what I'm saying? And we treat it like family matter. They calling now. We be on the phone all day while they drive. What y'all doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's important. And I made it like a lot of people know, probably all of them, you know, and it seemed like something solid, you know what I'm saying? That's something good to have.
And I'm super protective of that culture.
Yeah.
Like, man, like I ain't never had no we hiring signs out or nothing like that.
Right.
Yeah, because I like to keep that as organic as possible.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
so
that reason.
Nia, you what's your goals with like what you got going with the real estate? You plan to form your team and elevate what you got going?
So, honestly, I don't know. I think about
She
it.
ain't got no choice. She gonna grow so much.
It's gonna force a
All
hand.
this business gonna force her hand, and it don't have to always look like having agents with her.
Right.
But Nia's gonna have to have some staff, and I'm gonna be in her ear, and I'm gonna coach her through it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, she always
Yeah.
know. Like I'm always.
He is.
Yeah.
He's always in my ear, like, you could do it. I already know. You got it. Like, you know?
You thought about doing it?
Yeah, so I've thought about it a lot. And I get people coming to me all the time. I'm actually so I have done mentoring, but it's been more mentoring for people that want to get into investments, right? So I've done that, and that went well. Actually, I'm gonna open it back up next year to about 10 more people. So I get tons of people, agents that are just starting or looking to get their license. They're coming to me. So I do think at some point in time, my hand is gonna be forced to where, you know, it only makes sense. And I feel like, you know, in order for me to grow as a business, that's really the next step, you know, if I'm trying to not have a ceiling. So at some point, yes, I think that will come. I'm really just trying to master everything that I have my hands on right now before I really branch off. And yes, a team. I need to get a team. I need to get an assistant, some other things going. So I'm going to start there. Start hiring, getting a little assistant, maybe showing agent, and then we'll kind of go from there. So maybe, who knows?
So what you hesitant on that, like getting the assistant and the showing that? Because like with my company, I talked to Rich, and he was like, man, you got to put people in position to run that company, grow and scale it. We had that conversation maybe over a year and a half ago. I'm still scared to bring somebody. 'Cause I, like, man, the shit that I do the schedules myself. I do all the billing, the emailing, everything.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm scared to put somebody and trust them, you know, like, man, show them what's what and let them run it. I feel like I gotta be there. I left there this morning at 1:30. You know what I'm saying? Like getting us ready for the new year.
Yeah.
You know, renewals and everything. So I'm just like, man. And when I get home, man, my family sleep. You know what I'm saying? My kids sleep. I'm like, man, I gotta stop this. You know what I'm saying? Because it's taking away time. So I think my hands getting forced to where I gotta show somebody what to do. So what you been hesitant for the same reason or?
Kind of for the same reason. I have one person. I have a transaction coordinator, and I think it's just more so me stopping to train that person to be like me, because these people are going to be you. So just stopping to be able to train those people, which I guess in the long run, I'm working myself even harder.
Okay.
But I think just, stopping to train these people to be who I am is kind of just, you know, I'm always on the go, moving, doing something. My hands are like in 1,000 things at one time. So maybe just, being able to slow down to hire those people actually do that.
I'm gonna look for. I say probably by the summer you have your little team.
I think by the summer, I'll have a little team going.
So I asked Rich last episode, what are some stuff you have done to invest in your kid and teach Chase like investment strategies and responsibility strategies. You know what I'm saying? Being you in a position to show him different from what we grew up with. So like, what are you doing with him? You know, to better secure his future.
Yes. So Chase has a savings that I make him invest in, right? So he gets a weekly allowance and he gets allowance bonuses for other things that he do. And so I make him, because at one point he was just spending like crazy. So I make him take some of that money, put it in the savings, and he's gotten really, really good at it. Yeah. And he's good. Well, he knows how to earn money, right? Like he's always looking for different ways to earn money. So, and I'm teaching him that as well. And anytime I'm going to my accounting office or I'm going to make bank deposits, I'm bringing him with me. I'm letting him kind of see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, telling him what I'm doing. Hey, okay, yes, you see this check, Chase, and this check might be $5,000, but this is why we're not spending the whole $5,000. 25 is going in the savings. So I just kind of always have him hands on with me to see what I'm doing.
So he catching it because Chase smart. He catching on. And,
he catching on. Very conservative.
I call
doing it right though. She teaching him the habits because that's all life is.
Yeah, you said something last episode that stuck with my mom. My mom was in here when I filmed Rich the other day, and she was like, "See, Rich say you making them go half on this Christmas gift, So that's the first time I heard that from somebody that he raising the half for his Christmas gift." So
that makes sense. That makes sense. You gotta teach them.
Yeah. So I know both of y'all in the community, y'all active. I see prime signs everywhere. And I'm gonna get back to your prime too. And I see you in the city. 9 times out of 10, I'm running across you near Antioch or somewhere. Yeah, so.
Shoot, airline too. I see the billboard.
I'm just, so I see y'all. So what's some ways? Cause I seen you in the parade the other day. I was trying to get to you, but I fell off my e-bike.
Oh no!
Hurting. So I was like, man, there's Neil on the back of the floor. So what's some ways y'all give back to the community, silently and out loud?
Yeah. So for me, silently, I'm always giving back to like girls and boys clubs, anything, especially like my Terra High. I'm always giving them something, a check for something. Okay. But yearly, I partner up with some people, my cousin in particular, with Epic Tax Pros. We are always doing a Christmas giveaway. That's every year. This was our 3rd annual this year. We did a Christmas giveaway. This was last weekend. We always do a back to school giveaway. Okay. So we do that twice a year. Like I said, and giving to the boys and girls. And I try to go and give my time as well, not just my money. I go and give my time. I think that's important as well.
Okay. What about you, Rich?
I mean, publicly, we have the back to school thing where we give the kids free shoes and all of the school supplies. We partner with Rutgers on that. For Thanksgiving, we do the turkey giveaways every year. At Hams for Fams, where we partner with Empower 225 in North Baton Rouge. Okay. And the same thing for Christmas. We do a toy drive every year where we go and give kids the toys in North Baton Rouge. And as far as silently, man, just that's silently, man. Like just helping people behind the scenes, helping families, that reach out and say, man, I need some shoes for my kids.
Yeah. Right.
People reach out, they need groceries. People
popcorn.
Reach out.
I can't tell you how many bags of popcorn I done bought.
Yeah. So, man, with your company Prime, how you end up with that name Prime?
God.
Yeah.
So I just knew that I was transitioning from being a solo agent to having help and just partnering with people, and I was just trying to figure out what that was going to look like because I didn't want to name it after myself. I know that's a common theme that teams do. It's usually named after the last name of the owner.
Yeah. But
I didn't want to do that because I was trying to create something that can live without me or run without me. So I didn't want it to be centered around me.
Okay.
Yeah. And just the definition of that word is what made it stick out to me because, that's just how I felt about the standard of excellence that I have, and that was the culture that I wanted to set.
Yeah.
And that's how that word stuck out, man. And it just grew into a thing where it turned into people calling people that's associated with Big Prime, all of that stuff. Yeah.
Big Prime, yeah.
It just turned into a thing.
Yeah, I like that. Then Dion got to get hot with it. And,
Yeah.
I look at it like, he might as well piggyback off that. You know what I'm saying? So, man, what's a big misconception people have of realtors? Y'all think?
That we are the realtor and the lender, that we do everything. And if a
everything.
deal falls through, it's
Your fault.
totally our fault.
Correct.
What you said? Same thing.
The same thing. Like it all comes down to us. That's why we have to be so careful about the people we partner with, because if our lender or title company, somebody make a mistake, they blame it on us, and then they bash our name.
Yep.
Okay. So I'm gonna ask both of y'all individually, what makes you different from any other realtor in your lane and realtor, like female wise and male wise?
Different, I'm gonna say, like I said, I feel like because I am genuine, it is not, it honestly, like it's about the money. Yes, I have to feed my family,
Right.
but I get it's so much more than just the money, right? Just being able to see me have some type of impact on a person's life, on their happiness, it's really genuine. And I'm gonna go over and beyond. A lot of times, if a client's not ready, then it's just on to the next, right? But I take my time out with that client. We're gonna figure it out. Whether it's credit, whatever the case is, there's always a game plan that we can put into place to where if it can't happen today, it's okay. It might happen 3 months from now, 6 months from now, but it's gonna happen and we're gonna figure it out. So I think, that's what makes me a little bit different. I'm all for, like I said, I'm a people's pleaser, so I'm all for my clients being satisfied.
Okay. So same thing for you.
I would say outside of just our mission of helping people grow wealth, because that's, like I said, I don't like houses.
Right.
The biggest thing is I be trying to educate as many people as I can on how real estate can change their life. But I think outside of that, because I do believe a lot of other people, just like she said, we both have that same genuine passion.
Right.
So I can't say that. I think really the only thing that kind of makes me different is just how I go about marketing what we do. I think that's the one thing that helps me stand out and be different. Is just how we market what we do.
All right. So I felt like both of y'all gave me some kind of humble answers. So I'm gonna ask y'all this. Fuck it. Look. So if I put you next to Henry, who say he sell houses, I put you next to Jasmine.
Yeah.
Do y'all feel like she not about to outsell? Nigga can't fuck with me with this.
Nah, no. So I feel like the way I communicate, I'm gonna say it like that. Yeah. The way I communicate, ain't nobody about to out communicate me.
Okay, so
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
all right.
you're not about to out mouthpiece me.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And two, again, the way I feel like my biggest knack is making shit look cool.
Right.
Yeah. Some uncool ass shit.
Gonna look
I'm
cool.
gonna make it look cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some ordinary, boring ass shit. I know how to make that shit look cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Feel
Pretty
like
much.
They not about to. Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, and I know my stuff. I know my
Yeah.
stuff. I'm very knowledgeable on what I'm saying. I stand behind what I'm saying. Yeah, and I make everything look good, and I think that's a part of why I am a good realtor. People, they want to experience what you have going on. Yeah. They go on your Instagram, they see the life that you're living, they see how you make your clothing special, you make people feel special, and they want to feel good too.
Okay. Cause I feel like in like another year, we're gonna be seeing you on the internet, and all your clothes and shit. You're gonna have like the Kim Market. Shit going on, like she got some shit made just for this clothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's coming.
Yeah, it's already looking up on both of y'all ends. You know what I'm saying? So, man, and so give me like a big closing day. Your morning routine, you about to close. Give me like a rundown of you waking up to you actually closing and the deal is done.
Yeah, so that morning, I'm getting up, saying my prayers, figuring out what we're about to do. If we're doing a video, calling, making sure everything's in line, scheduled, making sure my client's going to be ready, whether I'm picking them up, because sometimes I do pick them up, whether I'm picking them up, just making sure we're on point. Going to get a closing gift, of course, going to buy a bottle for them. And yeah, that's it. We're going to the closing table. We're going to sign, pop that bottle, do a little confetti, make a good video.
Yeah, bank account nice.
Yeah.
What you look at it like, because I always say, I told Rich, I look at it from my point of view, it's like, say we're using football. Mm-hmm. So say like the whole process, first down, 10 yards, 5 yards, a sack, you know what I'm saying? You lost yardage.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the drive, touchdown. You know what I'm saying? So you done close. You know, it's closing day.
Yeah.
And once the paper signed, that's the extra point.
That's
you
the
know what I'm
extra
saying?
point.
So,
Yeah. You
so
never
now
count
it's
the
time to
chickens
touchdown
to they
dance.
hedge
Yeah.
with real
Yeah.
estate. You never know what
You
can
know what I'm
happen.
saying?
But yeah,
Y'all
closing
got me
day.
want to sell their house.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, man, I'm glad to have y'all on here. I'm gonna try, like I tell all my guests, I want to like build a relationship with y'all to keep
For
y'all
sure.
coming back, and cause you know y'all stay leveling up, and the level up is real. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
that
I
part.
want to always tap in with y'all to see where y'all let shed light on anything y'all doing new, cause I know y'all not gonna stop. You know, it's only go
Can't stop.
bigger. Yeah,
Yeah,
from
won't
this.
stop.
Like Rich said, we never chilling. So it's
Yeah.
always, yeah, it's always.
Motion. Big
Up
motion.
and up, big motion.
That part.
Shout out to Big God, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So, man, I thank y'all for coming in here today, sitting down with me, tapping in, shedding some light on the real estate game, you know what I'm saying? I want to say, y'all keep posting that shit, because I'm watching this shit. And y'all,
Yeah.
even if we ain't talking, I'm watching them. I'm getting bigged up by y'all, like, oh, he did this, she did that. So, Neil, get the people, like, your information to reach you at,
Yeah.
social media and whatever else you got going, and with your suites and stuff. So let them know where they can reach you at.
Yes. So you can reach me on Instagram, realtor_Nia B, NIA B as in boy. You can check me out on Twitter, on Facebook, Nia Bookter. I'm on Twitter as well. I'm sorry, TikTok as well, Nia Bookter. You can always call me, 225-788-1615. As far as my salon suites, like I said, we're going to be open the first week in January. I'll have weekly rates available. All beauty professionals are welcome. So you can tap in 225-274-0222 on that. Check me out. And don't be, you said earlier, sometimes people are afraid to come and talk to us. Never. I'm cool.
Thanks.
Hit me up, hop in my DM, give me a call. I'm always willing to help.
Okay. And Rich, where they can reach you at.
So I'm realtor_rich_ on all platforms.
Okay.
So any platform, whether that's TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, all of them, it's just realtor_rich_.
Okay.
Yep. And to her point, like, man, I promise I ain't the boogeyman, bro. Like,
right.
We don't
yeah.
bite.
Right, good
Like the
people, man.
chillest person. Like,
Yeah.
you don't ever feel like I'm unapproachable, because like I'm like the opposite of that.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
anybody got enough courage to come ask me a question, they about to get a million questions answered. They about to get time spent. They about to get all of that, because that's who I am.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah. Man, like I said, I thank y'all for coming on.
Thank
I want to
you.
get y'all back, probably another episode to talk about just strictly like investments and savings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I lack knowledge in those areas when I know I could be making moves with that, but I just lack the knowledge and the courage just to like take that risk. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get y'all back on here. So thank y'all for coming. We got
Thank you for
Realtor
having
Rich, Miss Neil B. You know what I'm saying? Realtor in the city. Y'all doing great things in Baton Rouge. Pray God continue to bless y'all. And to all my viewers, man, thank y'all for tapping in with the Tapped In podcast.
Yeah.
One.